I want us to try something else different. We'll be trading the virtual hook, but we'll try to do things different from the way we do them. Okay, so you just need to go to the air rate speedboat, and we'll be using that is the air rate bullet. So just scroll down the second last robot, this one, the air rate bullet. This is what we'll be using, and you just need to choose any volatility, but I always recommend using the index volatility when you are using what you call when you want to trade that is with a virtual hook. So I'll just click here and select any random index. For example, I'm gonna choose 100 index. If you check here, we have volatility 10 index, so we need to cancel this one and click select and select that is volatility 100 index. So you need to make sure that the two volatilities are the same. Then we need to set up our stake here. So you're gonna do a stake of 50 USD. Yeah, risk management is very much important. Then I'll be trading let me trade under. Just click here, click under, then prediction digit is I'll be trading under 5. You can also do so, you can trade under 5, under 6. Switch after, so just click here and select none, so you can actually see market 2 has disappeared. So market 1 is under, then prediction is 5, then so we are trading under 5. Then I'll up my stop loss here, this one here. So I'll up my stop loss. I'll increase my stop loss, but I'll actually be using this, what I'll be using to manage my losses. This one we call the stop after. Click here and select consecutive losses and set to 4. So the moment we hit back-to-back 4 back-to-back losses, the robot will automatically stop. Okay, then I'll use a stake of $150. Yeah, that's our TP. Then now click the virtual hook, and now this is where we do things differently. So I'll be working with like 2 virtual losses like that. Then click here, activate live trade still wins. So what this means, like the moment you hit a loss, the robot will apply martingale, continue executing until you make a win, then it switches back to the virtual hook. Now I don't want us to do that. I want for each and every trade that we'll actually be doing, like I want us to use an entry point. So what we'll do, we can have a limit on the number of trades we take. Like for example, 2 virtual losses, the robot I'll actually adjust this to 2. So after 2 virtual losses, the robot will switch to a live account and execute 2 trades, either win or loss. Then after that, it will get back to the virtual, we get 2 virtual losses, then switch to a live account. So I'll activate, and I want us to see how these will actually perform. So just click run. You really don't need to do any analysis. Everything is being done by the virtual 2 virtual losses. So let's wait and see. We only need 2 virtual losses, then the robot will switch to a live account. That's 1. Give us a second one. That 2 switched. That's a win. Another live trade. That's a loss. Now the robot will apply the martingale in our next trade the moment we hit 2 virtual losses. Just wait and see. That's 1. That's 2 switch. Martingale applied. That's a loss. Okay, we already applied the 2 consecutive trade, which is also a loss. Okay, 1. 1. Okay, let's go. 1. 1. Okay, no. 1. Okay, so we need 2 virtual losses, 2 back-to-back virtual losses, so that we can switch to a live account. 1. That's a win. 1, 2. Doyo switched and recovered. Good job. That's another. Our second trade is a loss, so we wait. Doyo may switch tena. Good recovery. That's another loss. We switch back to. But I guess the performance of 1 virtual loss is way more better. It's way more better. Yeah, I can actually see that. Let's get 2 virtual losses, then we make a recovery. That's 1, 2, switch, good win, another win. Okay, almost hitting our TP. Yeah. 1, 2. Someone actually requested for this. Yeah. So the moment now we hit 2 virtual losses, they'll apply the martingale. And the second trade, good recovery. But the performance of 2 virtual losses is 1 virtual loss is way more better. Okay, tumesha hit TP, but I think I wouldn't recommend to hit TP, but can actually see ilikuwa na some losses compared to the other trade. So instead of using 2 virtual trades, like the moment in a switch to real to arrive trade in a bigger trades mili, I would always recommend when it's one. When it's one, it's actually performing way more better, because you can actually see in some instances unaona like inatusukumia some to losses hapa na pale, kama hapa 1 2, then inakuja kufanya recovery hapo. So I would always recommend the other one. So someone said I redesigned this robot in such a way that you can actually have a number of live trades that you want. But I think when you are using, in case for example you have to do as I was doing, I would recommend you do like 3 virtual losses, then switch to 2 live trades. Probably that would be better. But the trade that I previously did, the performance was actually amazing, because we are actually doing 2 virtual losses here and 1 live trade, and the results were amazing. The performance was excellent. Yeah, all in all, the most important thing is that we managed to hit our TP. So in trading, it's all about risk management. You can have one of the best strategies. You might be understanding what you are doing, but with the poor risk management, my friend, you'll always leave to fund your account. To avoid instances where you are funding your account each and every day, just have good risk management. Goodbye, man.